Today's reading is Ghoul, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A type of undead that wanders through graveyards, deserts, etc. They were also called Shaojinki during the age of the former demon lord. What they preferred was to eat raw human flesh, uncooked preferably. They were fearsome monsters back then. Even in the present, what they no longer feed upon human flesh, their vicious nature is mostly still intact. They're extremely violent and greedy when they attack their prey, human men specifically, seeking spiritual energy, which is their food now. They were once Shaojinki, so they mainly used their mouths, which they once used to consume human beings' raw flesh. They stuff their mouth full of a human's penis as if though devouring prey, and they freely use their tongue to squeeze out spiritual energy. Their mouths can correspond with the vagina in other monsters, and they can dish out enough pleasure to captivate a man, and their mouth is an organ for milking a man of his semen in its own right. It seems that they can't stay calm unless they have something put in their mouth. If a man they fancy leaves himself vulnerable, they're likely to try and suck on his peen. Even at other times when they're not having sex, they like to suck on a man's fingers, toes, ears, etc., anywhere on a man's body that they could possibly suck on. Their saliva contains a digestive compound, or rather a compound that causes a person to become extremely sensitive to pleasure or any stimulus, and it takes effect whenever they put their mouth on any part of a man's body. For that reason, even if it's not his penis, having any part of his body sucked on will cause a man to become overcome with intense pleasure, just like his penis being sucked. Only I imagine the penis is significantly more so. In that situation, a pleasure travels through the skin like electricity and surges throughout the body. It is said that nibbling is also one of the other ways that they express their love, and the bite marks they leave on a man are proof that he belongs to her and nobody else. Additionally to them, their vagina is an extremely sensitive weak point. Since their mouth fills the role of a sex organ, they ordinarily don't ever use their vagine. Since their vagine has never known pleasure, it is several times more sensitive than even that of other monsters. It is said that a man who shoves his penis in there will cause them to be overwhelmed with so much pleasure that they will nearly pass out. However, at that point they learn the pleasure of their vagine and how to use it to milk a man of his semen. Their mouth is then likely to become an organ for sucking and licking, just the same as the upper mouth. Also, they are called Shaojinjinki too. As the name suggests, when they sense the smell of a woman's corpse that has been freshly buried, they will dig it up and then give the now corpse a portion of their demonic energy, thus reviving the fallen woman as a member of their own kind, a ghoul. A woman then becomes a ghoul in body and in heart, and she'll be overcome by an intense hunger, rendering her unable to think of anything else but using her mouth to suck a man to quench her dry throat with his semen.